I just told him that you take your time, I'm going to talk a lot. Because I do talk a lot. My name's Sukhjit, Sukh like don't be a sook, and Jeet like feet. You can tell that's not my first time about to say that. Now, last time I came here was 2018 and I broke up with my partner. It was a very bad time. Laurie and everyone, all the other poets and the organisers just saw me at a really bad time. It was very awkward. But then it made me think, you know, when I lived in Naarm, I'm from Bull, I'm from Perth, and when I moved to Naarm when I was like 20, all the poetry community saw me at a bad time. I just felt like I was just constantly in a bad time. And it's really nice to come out of that, you know. I'm 30 now, dirty and 30. I'm feeling good, feel like everything's pretty good now. Got a mortgage. Bought this dress for $80. Normally wouldn't never have done that. So it means, you know, moving up in the world. And I haven't done poetry at 10:48 p.m. in a long time. So we'll see what happens. I got to jam with this legend today, and we started off creating something really interesting, and then it just took it like a whole new realm, and I really don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be fun. So we'll just stick around and see what happens. Now, the poem I'm going to share. How you going? You feeling good? Now, the poem I'm going to share with you is about, you know, I found myself in Melbourne. I found my poetry community. I found my vag. I found what she could do, what she couldn't do. I also found a slang dictionary at an Indian fetish store called Ishka. Do any of you shop there? Am I cancelling you? That's okay. No, I love you. It's okay. Ishka. I don't know if it's still there anymore, but I went in and I like tried on some interesting, you know, yoga pants and like fucking body jewellery. And then there was this at the counter, you go to pay, and there's this little dictionary, and it's Aussie slang dictionary. It had like hundreds and hundreds of words. Now, I like a challenge, so I said I'm going to write a poem with every single word in the Aussie slang dictionary. So you're going to hear that tonight. It's called crikey because that's my favourite word. Crikey with an exclamation mark. I think, yeah, we'll just see what happens. What do you reckon? Okay, great. One morning, after the Chrissy holes, I wake up a bit iffy. At this time, the weather down under is dry as a dead dingo's donga. Kookaburras are crying and I'd be grinding my choppers during my slumber. Unlike my old man, who's up at Sparrow's fart o'clock, has a cheerful cuppa with some toast and avo on top, says g'day to the chippy next door, who replies with a nippy morning, eh? Matty, are you talking claptrap? As he wipes his sweat with a snot rag, they share a beer belly laugh and chin wag about Don Bradman and Ian Thorpe, the true blue Aussies they are. Everything's hunky-dory with this story until we head indoors. I'm in my bed playing possum while I can hear them waffle on. Still in my jammies, I crawl to the mirror, I quiver. My face looks like a fested pickle, I'm basically chopped liver. I've been on a bad trot with this puberty thingo. I don't feel too crash hot. Must be last night's chew and spew, 'cause I had the dry rots this morning. Hope I can pull through. In due time, my sis, the airy fairy type, screams from the loo, "Pong, Sukhjit! I can see a floater in the lavvy!" She's pretty savvy with my dodgy moves. She mutters, "I can't wait to leave this coop so I never have to deal with all of you Fruit Loops." In other news, my bro and I get into a blue over the shower use. I win. What a ripper. Tar, bro. I'll try my best to make it snappy. Meanwhile, Mum's multitasking in the kitchen, yapping on the dog and bone with her rellos, teeing up tea parties and firing away fashion advice. She hasn't yarned with the Bush Telegraph in yonks. Papa honks his yellow 86 Toyota Corona. Hang on a tick, Armajit. You're acting like a jack-in-the-box. I'm flat out like a lizard drinking, been making nibbles since 5 o'clock. If you don't want to blow your dough on festival food, don't be a tired ass and get in a hangry mood. I suggest you settle, pedal, and help me look for that bottle of dead horse. I got the mushies for the jaffles, lamingtons for the kitty winks. Is there anything else missing? She'll be right, love. We can always pop into the servo now. Rattle your dags, get the kids in the car. We're gonna be late. I need to move my hair because it's in my face. A lot of hair. There's a lot of hair. It takes a jiffy and a half, but then we're off like a bucket of prawns in the hot sun. That's right, we're in the car now. I forgot my sunglasses, that's okay. Being cramped in Dad's Corona, isn't that fun? I'm always in the middle seat. It starts off with a niggling nudge, then a big shove, turns into a tiff over nothing. Shut your bunghole, Sukhjit, you're dropping big clangers. The harbour bridge isn't cold, a coat hanger. No need to get old Burko, bro. I heard it on the idiot box, the telly. I'm just having a friendly dig, ya Wally. Stop yanking his chain, I can feel Mum's ears flapping. Don't spit the dummy, you two. No need to carry on like a pair of pork chops. If you don't stop, I'll fart a crowbar. I present to you, my kids, the flaming galahs. Harjit chucks a sook. Struth, so sensitive, can't even hack a serve of verbal diarrhea from his blood relative. Before I spill my guts, Mum cuts me off. Don't you dare give me lip, missy. I look at my sis for support, who's resorted to headphones, ignoring our episode, blissfully bopping to the bridges of the Backstreet Boys. You know this one. Down, down. They stare at us. Oh, fuck, sorry. Too far. The brake squeaks as we pull up at the traffic light. A bunch of bad news brothers howling, Aussie, 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 oi, 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 from the green ute. Pops gives his cricket lingo a bash. She's a beaut, how's it going, mate? They stare at us like pickpocketers at a nudist camp. There's something funky in their eyes that doesn't look quite right. So I tell my dad to fang it, but these aggro blokes aren't done with the convo. The rat bags start chucking lemons. I'm too long in the tooth to get into a scruff. The bludger's putting dings on our car. I don't want to get in a bingle, so let's just chuck a Yui and escape these face aches. I think I've made a mistake for saying g'day. Before we get a chance to nick off, one of the hoons growls, "Go home, you bloody terrorist." Another shouts, "I'll knock that towel off your head with a bunch of fives if you're not careful." We pull over outside a bottle-o. The oldies' faces are fearful. I try not to cack myself from this sudden attack. My bro gets out in a huff. He's a goner. Like a cut snake, he grunts. We put our elbow grease to be the bee's knees of this country. Don't we deserve a fair go? Where's our fair shake of the sauce bottle? It's okay, son, they're just having a bit of fun. Innocent gas fagging. It's rare as a hen's teeth in this ace country. Just tell me, Harjit, what's the damage on my baby? While the men carry on about the corona, my eyes notice a local rag on the ground that states today is Australia Day. Mum pipes in, our adventurers had a bit of a kick in the teeth because of those bloody hoons. If we want to make it to the fireworks, we're going to have to hoof it, even though my pegs are crook. On your mum, let's soldier on, suss out Australia Day, and see what all this fuss is about. Our fam finally rock up, late arvo. Great golloping goannas! The foreshore's packed to the rafters. Chockers, with every Tom, Dick and Harry with their eskies. There's a bit of a kerfuffle going on, more arse than class. I see larrikins taking leaks in the bush, blokes in tracky dacks sculling amber fluid, Sheilas in their togs, thongs and war paint, happy little Vegemites playing aerial ping pong and cricket. How's that? Couples making sheep eyes at each other, I see you. Oldies with 5 o'clock shadows munching on chalky bickies, yabbering on about their recent barley belly. Bogans, barbies, burning their bangers, looking like dog's breakfast, fair dinkum. But like a pimple on a pumpkin, we stand out. Oh, okay. You know this one. The crowd gawks at us, but mum and dad don't give a whoop. I feel a bit funny in my breadbasket. Green gills, green around the gills, hope I don't hurl. I race to the nearest thunderbox while my fam look around for a good posse. Colonising a patch of grass, they set up camp, slap bang in the middle of the action. Manjeet goes for a gander to avoid the embarrassment. Her Jeet doesn't look like he's having a wallop of fun either. The rents are knocking their socks off, tucking into their tasty tucker, but I don't have an appetite. I'm buggered, knackered, got mozzies biting me all over. I want to get out of here, hit the hay, so I hide in the dunny, catch 40 winks, and try to forget this bomb of a day. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's gonna happen. Everyone get the fuck up. Come on, you've got to get up now. We've had a long day of poetry. We're gonna do some. We're gonna go this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna swap. That's right. And this way. And then bring your hips into it now. Yes. And then
Everybody, that was Oscillations. Please put your hands together for Red Dirt Poetry Festival and all the poets and musicians tonight. What a fun way to go out. Amazing.